Here's an analogy for you. Cookbooks are like GPS. They tell you how to get from nothing to a finished meal, just like GPS tells you how to get from point A to point B. You can think of the ingredients list like the list of roads that you're supposed to take, and then the process of cooking is kind of like where to turn from one road to the next. Now the thing is, GPS is not going to tell you how to actually drive, and cookbooks do not tell you how to actually cook. So if you want to get better at cooking, you cannot use cookbooks alone. If you are driving and your GPS is telling you to take the next right, it doesn't tell you, watch out for the lights, make sure you only go if the light is green, and make sure you use your turn signals. It just says turn right. A cookbook might give you the instruction to brown the onions, but it doesn't tell you which pan are you supposed to use from your collection. It doesn't tell you how much to heat it up. Well, sometimes it might tell you to use medium heat, but like medium heat is very different depending on what your heat source is. It doesn't tell you how long does it take. What does a browned onion actually look like? And it might look like different based on what is the meal that you're preparing. Like for some meals, you want it a little bit more brown than for others, depending on how much of the onion flavor do you want to have in your meal. It doesn't tell you when it's finished. It just relies on you already knowing what a browned onion looks like and how do you get it. Also, just because you know the way from GPS or you know the process from the cookbook, that doesn't guarantee you will get there. Accidents happen, both on the road and in the kitchen, and then it's up to you. Like, do you know how to fix a flat tire? If you do, then great. You might still get to your final destination. Same way with cooking. Do you know how to fix something that is a little bit too salty? Do you know how to fix a sauce that is just not thickening enough? Another issue you might come across is that you are missing an ingredient from the ingredients list. Now, do you know if you can still make that meal? Like, do you know what happens if you just leave it out? Or can you maybe substitute it with something else? Again, that depends on how much do you know in general about cooking and how the different processes work. Same thing with driving. Like, let's say that a road is closed. The GPS these days, they are smart enough to also know about closures or about traffic, and they will guide you through another path, but maybe they don't, maybe they just don't know about this particular closure, and then it's up to you. Do you know the area well enough to know which other roads to take that are maybe parallel to the one that you're supposed to be on? Maybe that one is not as fast. Maybe that particular ingredient that you're substituting with is not the ideal one, but it will still work. It will still get you to your final destination. Maybe the cookbook is telling you to use certain ingredients and certain spices, but you know that you absolutely hate that one particular spice. So you're just going to leave it out. Same thing with the GPS. Maybe it tells you to take a certain road, but you know you just hate it there. It's not a nice neighborhood, or there is a crossroad that you just really don't like going through. So you know to take a different path. And there's all these unexpected situations that can happen. Maybe there is lots of snow, and do you know how to drive in snow and on ice? That is like a very specific skill to have, and there is no way that the GPS will be in any way helpful. Same thing with cooking. Maybe you're baking something and the dough is just really hard to work with, like you're supposed to knead it, but it's sticking everywhere. Do you know what is the proper kneading technique to use for a sticky dough? The cookbook is not going to show you. But if you are not very skilled in cooking or driving, you are going to struggle, even when you use the cookbooks and you use GPS, because they, like I have just said, they have all of those limits to them. They don't teach you, they just guide you along the path. They are great for inspiration as well. So when, let's say you are looking at a map and you see a restaurant that looks great and you pick that restaurant you want to go to, then the GPS will guide you to it. Same with a cookbook. Maybe you will find a meal that looks great. It's a great inspiration. It will be a useful guide to get to that. It's also helpful when you are thinking about like cuisines in general. Let's say that you make a lot of Indian meals. If you go through a lot of cookbooks, a lot of recipes, you will figure out in general, like what are the spices that are used in that cuisine? What are some very typical meals in there? What are some things that you really like? Same with a GPS. Like if you are driving around a certain area, you will get to know the area pretty well to a point that you may not even need the GPS after a little while. But there are still so many things that you will just not learn from a cookbook. And that's why it is important that if you want to get better at cooking, you also look at other sources. And that is exactly what I'm going to talk about in my video next week. So stay tuned for that.